Hello, and thank you for taking the time to join me today. I'm grateful that you care so deeply about the life and mission of Prince of Peace. This message is for everyone who calls this parish home, those who built it, those who sustain it, and those who will inherit it. Together, we're beginning Peace in Progress, a campaign to strengthen the foundation God has already laid here. What we build today will become the setting for tomorrow's conversions, vocations, and holy families. This is not about bricks and mortar. It's about forming hearts for Christ and ensuring that His peace continues to thrive here for generations. Thank you for listening, for praying, and for discerning how you can be part of this next chapter. Let's begin by turning our hearts to God in prayer. Heavenly Father, you are the source of every blessing and the builder of all that endures. As we begin this campaign, Peace in Progress, grant us unity in purpose, generosity of heart, and confidence in your providence. Through the intercession of Mary, Queen of Peace, and St. John Henry Newman, guide our efforts to form minds, hearts, and souls for generations to come. May all we build serve your glory and bring others to the peace of Christ. We ask this through Christ our Lord. One of the great blessings of this parish is just how alive it is. Every classroom, every hallway, every ministry space is full of people seeking to know and love Jesus Christ. That's not a problem, it's a gift. But it's also a gift that now asks something of us. Our students, our parishioners, and our visitors, discerning calling our parish their spiritual home, are sharing spaces never meant to serve this kind of growth. The rooms are full. The schedules overlap. We are simply out of room to grow. Our religious education program and our school programs are approximately the same size, and both deserve the chance to flourish. You may not know this, but wherever I travel, across the country or even abroad, people know Prince of Peace. They've heard about the strength of our liturgy, the depth of our formation, and the beauty of our Catholic culture. I regularly receive emails from families discerning a move to the upstate who tell me, "We're looking for a parish like yours." What a joy that is. But it also reminds us we can't sit idle while God sends people to our door. If we don't create room for the growth He's giving us, it won't stop coming, it'll simply go elsewhere. Families will find parishes and schools that can accommodate them. And with them will go their energy, their generosity, and their future contributions to parish life. That's not fear, it's stewardship. God is trusting us with growth, and we have to respond faithfully. Imagine a young family visiting our campus for the first time. They love what they see, but sense that we're bursting at the seams. Imagine an adult formation group being told there's no room to meet, or a teacher needing to prepare lessons in a hallway because classrooms are doubled up. These are not distant hypotheticals. They're realities unfolding now. Our facilities have adapted heroically, but they can't stretch forever. This expansion is not about extravagance. It's about capacity. Capacity for faith formation, for safety, for hospitality, for the next generation. God is clearly at work here. The question is whether we'll match His generosity with our own. Growth is not something to fear, it's something to steward. The children and families already here are our responsibility. Those still on the way are our opportunity. Let's not stand still while the mission moves forward. Faith formation doesn't end with graduation. It continues throughout every stage of life. Adults in our parish are seeking the same thing our students are: a place to learn, to pray, to connect more deeply with Christ. But space for that growth is extremely limited. Ministries like Bible studies, small groups, our community of adults preparing to enter the church, they often have no ideal place to meet. Introduction to Catholicism currently meets in the gym. It's a large room, but not a suitable one for formation. The sound carries, echoes make it difficult to hear, and it's hard to foster the kind of personal dialogue that conversion requires. Our leaders do a wonderful job making it work, but the space simply doesn't match the sacredness of what's happening there. The Peace in Progress campaign changes that, not by adding a new building, but by freeing one we already have. The building that currently houses our middle school will become available for parish ministries once the new middle school wing is complete. It has been well cared for, is in good condition, and will be ready to serve immediately. Because it sits apart from the elementary grades, it's an ideal, secure location for adult ministries, quiet, self-contained, and safe. That means daytime gatherings can meet without competing with school activity, and evening ministries can meet without impacting classrooms used during the day. Mom's rosary groups, men's prayer, adult education, parish missions and programs, they will all finally have a home. To be clear, this campaign does not include any renovation of that building. We're not asking for additional funding beyond the current project. Down the road, we might explore ways to make the space even more flexible, perhaps joining 2 rooms for large lectures or guest speakers, but that's for a later phase. Right now, the focus is simple. By building a proper middle school wing, we immediately unlock 4 large classrooms and a deck for parish ministries at no extra cost. It's a smart, faithful, and efficient plan, turning what's already ours into something that serves the whole parish. And if you've never been inside that middle school building, you might be surprised by what's waiting there. Let's take a look at the spaces that will soon become the heart of parish ministry. Rooms filled with potential and ready to come alive from morning to night. These photos give a glimpse of what's waiting there. Bright, spacious rooms and wide corridors filled with potential. Picture what this could mean for parish life. Morning rosary or study groups meeting in the natural light of these large classrooms. Retirees gathering for fellowship midday. Evening faith groups and workshops filling the space with conversation and prayer. This is what we mean by a parish alive from morning to night, a campus humming with activity, connection, and faith. And best of all, this transformation doesn't require new construction or added cost. Peace in Progress doesn't just build classrooms. It unlocks a building that can welcome every generation into deeper faith. Our school has grown in ways our original campus could never have imagined. It's a beautiful story. What began as a few classrooms has become a vibrant community of faith and learning. Through the dedication of our teachers and families, we've made every space work, adapting with creativity, care, and grace. But as the years have passed, it's become clear we've reached the limits of what making it work can do. The current layout was never designed with a growing school in mind. Our buildings have served faithfully, but they were built for a different season when the parish didn't yet include the hundreds of students and families we now serve. The Peace in Progress expansion allows us to move from adaptable to intentional. It creates a true purpose-built middle school wing designed for learning, safety, and connection. And most importantly, it provides a secure single-point entrance with a monitored vestibule, the current best practice for every modern Catholic school. Now, I want to be clear, our campus is safe today. Our teachers and staff are vigilant, our procedures are sound, and our students are well cared for. This project doesn't come from a place of fear. It comes from a place of foresight and love. We're not fixing a problem, we're preparing for the future. A single, well-designed entrance means students and families enter through one monitored, welcoming space. It simplifies safety, strengthens communication, and ensures a peaceful, seamless start and end to every school day. Parents will feel confident knowing that their children are in a setting designed for their safety, learning, and faith formation from the ground up. And this isn't just about security, it's about dignity. When families walk through that entrance, they'll know that they belong to a school that values them enough to plan wisely and build well. A school where excellence in faith and education are reflected not only in what we teach, but in the spaces we create for our children to grow. Peace in Progress is about stewardship, building what the next generation deserves, while strengthening the trust of every parent who chooses Catholic education. It's our way of saying, we're ready for the future, and we're building it with peace, purpose, and faith. Every generation of this parish has faced a defining moment, a time to decide whether to simply maintain what we have or to invest in what's next. This is one of those moments. If we do nothing, we'll continue to feel the strain we already sense. Ministries competing for space, classrooms stretched, and opportunities missed. The cost of waiting isn't only financial, it's spiritual. We risk losing the momentum and vitality that God has entrusted to us right now. This isn't about buildings. It's about whether Prince of Peace can fully live his calling to form disciples, strengthen families, and raise up saints for generations to come. What we decide in this season will shape the faith experience of those who come after us. As St. John Henry Newman said, God has created me to do him some definite service. That service looks different for each of us. But together, our definite service is to build what will help others encounter Christ. We've been given growth, energy, and faith. Now is the time to act with gratitude and courage to turn this moment of possibility into a lasting gift for the future. The question before us isn't, can we do this? It's, will we choose to? This is our time to say yes, to respond to God's generosity with our own. Peace in Progress brings every part of our vision together, building what our parish and school truly need for the future. First, it creates a central, secure school entrance, a single point of entry that's welcoming, filled with light, and designed with today's best safety practices. Second, it builds a dedicated middle school wing, classrooms and hallways intentionally designed for how older students learn, gather, and grow. This gives our middle school its own home while keeping the spirit of one unified school community. Third, it unifies our campus, connecting buildings that have long been separate. The design improves flow, accessibility, and supervision. And finally, it repurposes existing school space for parish ministries. Is one thoughtful plan that serves every generation, from preschoolers to retirees, strengthening our entire parish family. Each of these pieces works together. A secure entrance, a purposeful middle school wing, a connected campus, and space for ministry. Every faithful plan begins with a clear, responsible path forward, and ours does too. The total goal for Peace in Progress is $2.4 million. Our first milestone is reaching $1.2 million in gifts in hand. Once those funds are secured, the diocese will approve us to move forward with groundbreaking. From there, we'll continue raising the remaining $1.2 million to complete the project. Every gift given now brings us closer to starting construction, and every month matters. As you know, construction costs continue to rise. What can be built for $2.4 million today may cost far more a year or two from now. Acting now allows us to be good stewards of both your generosity and the opportunity before us. The more swiftly we reach our goal, the more faithfully and efficiently we can use the resources entrusted to us. This is a plan shaped by diligence, transparency, and diocesan oversight, designed to ensure the parish builds within its means and with confidence. Each family's participation is essential because together we can move quickly and joyfully toward groundbreaking. This campaign didn't begin with a wish list. It began with discernment. Over the past several years, our parish engaged in a careful master planning process to consider what would best serve our people and our mission. We explored multiple potential projects, everything from facility updates to new ministry spaces to expanded school capacity. Through prayer, conversation, and extensive parish-wide research, a clear picture emerged. The strongest and most consistent feedback was that space, especially for our children's ministries, our school, and parish programs, was the greatest need. Both school families and parishioners without children identified the same challenge. We simply don't have enough room to support the growth God is giving us. That consensus gave us direction and confidence. Peace in Progress isn't just a good idea. It's the next faithful step identified by the entire parish community. It's rooted in prayer, shaped by data, and guided by the desire to strengthen the mission of Prince of Peace for generations to come. What we're doing now builds directly on that shared discernment, turning insight into action and hope into something real. After gathering ideas and identifying potential projects, we wanted to be sure our next step truly reflected the heart of the parish. So we invited everyone to share their honest input through a detailed, anonymous research process. This allowed parishioners to speak freely, without pressure or bias, about what they believed would best serve our mission. The results were clear and encouraging. The majority of our parish family expressed strong enthusiasm for both the school expansion and the organ project, two efforts that together strengthen the formation and worship life of our community. When asked where they saw the greatest need, parishioners overwhelmingly supported expanding space for our children's ministries, school, and parish programs. These findings gave us the confidence to move forward with Peace in Progress. The data showed not only desire, but readiness, a shared excitement for what God is doing here. We then shared our research with the diocese, which carefully reviewed our findings. Their response was affirming. They agreed that this project is viable, timely, and well aligned with our mission and capacity. With their guidance and support, we began the next phase of planning and design. What you're seeing today is the fruit of that process. Once the research was complete, we moved carefully into planning and preparation. We wanted to be sure that every step reflected both good stewardship and good sense. We collaborated closely with the diocese and with our architects to ensure the project was right-sized and realistic for our parish. Together, we studied how best to meet our space needs while maintaining the beauty and unity of our campus. We determined the project's scope and cost based on real, current construction estimates, not guesswork or outdated figures. We also assessed the parish's financial capacity using the research results and historical giving data to make sure this campaign is achievable. After reviewing all of that, the diocese gave its full approval and support to move forward with Peace in Progress. Their endorsement confirms that this plan is financially sound, mission aligned, and within our means. What this means for you is simple. We can move forward with confidence, knowing that every detail, from design to budget, has been carefully reviewed and blessed by those who guide us. Now, the path to groundbreaking is simple and clear. To begin construction, we need to raise $1.2 million in cash in hand and another $1.2 million in pledges. Reaching that first $1.2 million in hand allows the diocese to approve our loan and give us the green light to break ground. Every gift moves us closer. Every family's participation matters. Once we reach our first milestone and break ground, the work truly begins. As construction moves forward, we'll continue collecting the remaining 50% of pledges to bring the project to full completion. Every fulfilled pledge keeps momentum strong and ensures the project stays on schedule and within budget. This is where faith and follow-through meet, seeing the dream take shape before our eyes. We need commitments today so that we can move swiftly toward groundbreaking. Your gift can take two forms: a gift now, given in full, or in installments, and a pledge across 3 years, allowing your generosity to make a lasting impact over time. Both are essential. The gifts we receive today get us started, and the pledges we receive now sustain the work until it's complete. You can give one-time or recurring gifts, online, by check, or through automatic monthly giving. You can also give from assets, which often allows for even greater generosity. Consider an IRA rollover to meet your required minimum distribution and reduce taxable income. Or give appreciated stock, avoiding capital gains and receiving the full charitable deduction. You can also give through a donor-advised fund, recommending a gift directly to Prince of Peace. Some may choose a planned gift by including the parish in your will or estate plans, leaving a legacy of faith that continues to form disciples for generations. For those wishing to make a leadership level gift, there are 4 classroom naming opportunities beginning at $250,000 each, and a parish recognition wall will be placed in the new school entrance to honor all donors giving $50,000 or more in a simple and reverent way. But above all, what matters most is participation. Giving now, pledging now, moving forward together. The sooner we reach our goal, the more faithfully we can use every dollar entrusted to us. So we invite you, make your commitment today and pledge your support across the next 3 years. Together, we can move from planning to building, from vision to reality. Peace in Progress is within reach. Let's take the step of faith now and build what will serve our parish for generations. You'll find a Peace in Progress flyer in the parish bulletin. When you receive it, please take it home, read it carefully, and prayerfully discern how you can take part. But this campaign isn't just about making a personal gift. It's also about the energy and faith you bring to it. We're asking not only for your generosity, but for your enthusiasm, prayers, and voice. Talk about Peace in Progress with your family, friends, and fellow parishioners. Share your excitement with your employer or workplace. Many companies offer matching gift programs that can multiply your impact. You might be the connection that helps us discover a new donor, sponsor, or matching opportunity we couldn't have found otherwise. The strength of this campaign won't come from fundraising alone. It will come from a parish family united in belief and excitement for what God is doing here. When you talk about peace in progress with joy and confidence, you help create the momentum that will make this vision a reality. Peace in progress depends on all of us. Giving generously, praying faithfully, and spreading hope wherever we go. Once you've prayerfully decided how you'll participate, there are two simple ways to make your commitment. First, you can use the paper pledge card that will be available in the bulletin and at church. It's a great option for those who prefer to give by check or who want to submit their full pledge in writing. Just complete the form, include your initial gift if you're ready, and return it to the parish office or offertory. Second, you can give online through Flocknote, which many parishioners find simple and secure. When you give online, you can choose to make a one-time donation or set up automatic monthly or annual giving toward your 3-year pledge. Online giving also comes with a small but important benefit. You'll receive gentle reminders to help keep your pledge on track, making it easy to fulfill your commitment over time. Whether you give through the pledge card or online, every gift counts, and every pledge made now helps us move closer to groundbreaking. What matters most is your participation and your willingness to give today and commit across the next 3 years. If you'd like to learn more, discuss your giving options, or ask questions about your pledge, we have people ready to help. Phil Head, our Director of Administration, is our primary contact for the campaign. He's available by phone in the parish office to answer questions and to schedule meetings for anyone considering a leadership or complex gift. You can also reach out to Kylie Heap for general campaign information, materials, or help navigating online giving. Their contact information is listed here, and both are happy to walk with you through the process. Whether it's about timing, giving options, or creative ways to make your pledge. Every gift, every conversation, and every prayer moves us forward. Together, we're building something that will bless families, form disciples, and glorify God for generations to come. Peace in progress, building for generations. Thank you for your faith, your generosity, and your belief in what God is doing here at Prince of Peace.